Hey, Shalom, Shalom, want to start first was by giving no praise to Yahweh Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Kodash, double honors to the apostles of GMS, and honesty, brothers, doing the work in truth, war, sincerity. It's just a quick one. I was just at the job, and basically we have the sound system there, and basically someone had put on some crappy remixes when I was basically saying that some songs don't need to be remixed, right? And it basically made me think that's not this truth, right? This truth, because the scriptures refer to this truth as a song, as I've got here. It says Matthew 11:17. It says, "And saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced; we have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented." Right? They're showing you that these scriptures are referred to, as a song, a sweet song. Right, and it says piped onto you. That's starting from the apostles on down. Going out there, doing these videos, preaching on the streets, prophesying the downfall of this in this kingdom. Right, prophesying unto these people, but they have not danced. It's not a good song. They don't like the song. You get you might be at a party or whatever. Just listening to music and listen to a track and you're grooving, you're like, yeah, doing it, the electric slide and all of that good stuff. Then some next track comes on, you're like, shit, who added this track? That's what this truth is like to the majority of people out there, whereas we're the opposite, right? We're the ones that go, oh no, this is a good track, right? This is why the apostles did the whole nastiness of the scriptures, right? Because there's some frequencies in this song that these people can't have, right? But this truth doesn't need a remix, right? This is John 10:27, right? It says, "My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me," right? Because this song is good to the ears of whom the Lord has opened, right? This is what this is saying is, look, man, no matter how it's brought out, right, no matter how it's played, right, the people who are meant to hear it will hear it. Right, let me grab this real quick in Matthew's. It's Matthew 13:16. It says, "But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear." Right, and now everyone, for the most part, has eyes and ears, right? So what is this talking about? This is an allegory. Eyes being, the discernment to see and to hear what it is that the Lord is basically speaking about, and what He means in these scriptures. With the certain breakdowns, which we get starting from the apostles on down, pursuant to Amos 3:7, the Most High does nothing but He revealeth His secret unto His servants, the prophets, right? It says, "But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear." Right, so not everyone's, and really the large majority of people aren't going to hear or see these scriptures until it's too late. Right, until the missiles are shooting, until the anarchy, right? Then they're gonna be like, yo, where them guys on the streets, right? But that's when Amos 8:11 comes in, right? Let me grab that. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh." Right, apes, right now we're saying, look, man, yo, this artist is cold, man. This artist is cold, right? And then people are like, nah, we don't like this music. We don't like this artist, whatever, what have you, right? And then what happens? Then the artist starts winning awards, right? The artist starts winning awards, and all of a sudden they're like, yo, what was the name of your artist? What is the name of that guy? I want to hear more of his track. But then they ain't going to be able to find any of us, man. They ain't going to be able to find these tracks, right? And you know how people get, they like to ride the wave, right? And, in that allegory, winning the awards was when the Lord starts getting His fame, right? And how's the Lord going to get His fame? When the things that He's told His prophets to go out and say start coming to pass, right? The Lord, Yahweh Hashem shall start getting His fame, and then that's when people are going to look. But we ain't going to be there, right? The videos ain't going to be there. There's going to be a famine of the word, right? which is why the scriptures say this. It says Isaiah 55:6. Right, it says, seek ye Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Right, yo, so download these tracks, man. Listen to them, right? Make your eyes tuned to them. At first, just from a carnal perspective, right? I never really used to like rock, right? Now there's certain tracks, on my phone, certain people, you listen, they're like, shit, you listen to this shit? Right, got I'll be honest. I got some J-pop on there. I got some, what you call it, some Paramore on there, some Nickelback, some whatever. Right, but that's why, because after a period of time, your ears, start opening to certain things, and that's on a carnal level. Right, when you come into this truth, right, not every song is gonna be to your tasting. Right, but after a while, you start getting into the song. You're like, yo, I see what you mean. I see what you mean about that. I was listening to that track, right? I'll give you an example. Psalms 137:9. It's just a personal testimony, right? When I first came in, right, that was a hard one to, to digest, right? Dash their little ones against the stones, right? However, you start growing in the truth. You spend a bit more time. You start seeing what all the evil and wickedness that Esau has done. Then you're like, yeah. Then you start grooving with it. You're like, yo, I'm down with that track. In fact, that track, I'm gonna put it up to the top of my playlist, right? Because you start feeling it, you start grooving it. First, when you first heard it, you may have tried to, put the volume down. You don't want to listen to it too loud, right? Or you might, play it fast forward or whatever. But now you really get into that track, right? Right, no remix. Right, it says Revelations 22:18. It says, for I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book. Right, if any man shall add unto these things, the Most High shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. Right, it says, and if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, the Most High shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city from the things which are written in this book. So basically, if you add, you remove, if you basically start remixing this track, which is this truth, right? A track that doesn't need remixing, right? Then you're gonna be destroyed, right? And that's the point. You're gonna be destroyed. So don't mess around with it. Right, what have I got? Yeah, it says Proverbs 30:5 says, every word of the Most High is pure. He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him. So if it's pure, why try remix it? You get certain artists where everyone's always just like, look, man, you don't need to remix. For instance, Adele, right? You don't need to make a dubstep remix to someone like you, right? You don't need to make a remix of that, just like how you don't need to remix this truth, because everything in here is pure, right? It says, add thou not unto his words, lest he reprove thee and thou be found a liar, right? Oh, I got more. Oh, nice. It says Isaiah 30:10 says, which say to the seers, see not, right? Now, this is the audience, man. Like, for instance, you get them crappy fanboys that, they always try to tell the artist, nah, you know what, just once again use worldly examples. Nah, Dre, man, we like, we like your old sound. Or Jay-Z, we like the stuff you used to do before. Give us a style like that, right? And that's sort of like how these guys will come up to it. It's like, nah, we don't like the way you bringing it out. Bring it out like this. We don't like the way you do X, Y, Z. Do it like that. But nigga, you're just the audience, man. Right? You ain't the one with the talent. You ain't the one that's been given the talent to make the music, right? Here it is, the Lord, starting with the apostles on down, have given them the knowledge and understanding of these scriptures to bring it out, right? And then you're trying to tell them how to bring it out. Nah, sir, that's not how it works, right? And people want us to, say, nah, man, you know what? There's too much bass in your music, or this, that, and the other. Oh, no, you need to do it like this. That's what these people are saying to us. You're bringing it out wrong. Well, nigga, fuck you. Right? It says, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. Right? So they just they want to hear, that sound that all the other artists have made before them. Right? They don't want to hear this sound that's really been there from the beginning of time, the oldest sound, right? Because it doesn't fit to their agenda, right? They don't want us to speak the niceness of the scriptures, the fact that Esau, the so-called white man, is going to be destroyed, right? The fact that rape is in the Bible, right? The fact that a man is above his woman, right? But yeah, Lord's Will, that was edifying. A bit of rambling, so slack it for that. But I hope the point, didn't get lost. Right, this is a song that the Most High has given us that doesn't need to be remixed. So until the next time, I say, Shalom.